Welcome to the full day of eating. You guys absolutely love these videos. Why? One, they're entertaining. Two, they're informative. They tell you exactly why I eat these foods and how they help me with fat loss. And three, maybe you know all the information, but you're going to get meal tips from these videos. But before we dive in, for this to be a real full day of eating, let me take you back to when I wake up and show you every single thing I eat and do for fat loss. Let's start off with this morning.
Should I feel brand new? Feel brand new.
Before we jump into the foods right behind me, I have 4 points for you. Number one, you guys saw me drink coffee. In my opinion, the best and cheapest fat burner out there. Coffee has a thermogenic effect. It also is an appetite suppressant. So, leading into that, number two, intermittent fasting. Coffee helps me hold over my fasting period, which is 16 hours, and then I eat with an 18-hour window period. So coffee is the first thing I do to help my intermittent fasting. Number three, what I'm currently doing right now is a thing called carb cycling. It helps with aggressive fat loss, and I'll explain it more in part 2 of this video. So right now, the foods you see behind me are all my high carb foods and low carb foods. And number 4, guys, this video is gonna be informative, entertaining, and if not, you're going to get meal ideas from here. So it will greatly help the channel, guys, if you hit the video the thumbs up. It will also help people find the video in terms of things I do for fat loss. All the foods behind me is foods you can find in your grocery store, and it's cheap, cost effective. It's very cost effective for a student. So everything I have around me is great. So smash the video the thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it, but let's get into the full day of eating. Yo.
Kiss me while we driving. 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 Say kiss me while we driving.
Before we start, all the foods that I have here, I'm gonna track it using MyFitnessPal. It is free, it's your best friend, download it, it's not a paid promo, this is just gonna help. Now moving on, guys, I had to take it back. All the foods here are cost effective, cheap. 80% are whole, 20% are foods that are gonna help you with adherence. That's gonna help you get your nutrients and also love your diet at the same time. Protein source, chicken breasts. Lean ground beef, keep it a little fun with chicken schnitzel. Moving on into our carb sources, we have some tortilla wraps, Oreos, some oats, which is great. We have some mixed veg. For micronutrients, we have red pepper, green pepper, yellow pepper. And guys, if you guys love having fruits into your food, strawberries are some of the best low-calorie foods you can get with awesome micronutrients. We also add here and there little things that you'll see throughout the full day of eating. My fat sources will come from things such as eggs, yogurt, and the little bit of oil we add throughout the diet. But let's kick it off with meal number 1. Meal number 1 includes whey protein, rice cakes, and finally, milk. So, meal number 1, very easy to make. 2 scoops of your favorite whey protein. You add a little bit of milk, between 40 and 70 milliliters depending on how you like your sludge. And then you take either 3 or 4 rice cakes, you cut it up into pieces and you mix it around and you caramelize your rice cakes. And just to add a bit more flavor, some micronutrients, I cut some strawberries up and I added it into here. This is super fast to make. Early in the morning, the protein will satiate you, so it'll hold you off longer to your next meal. So I like starting off with this. This is meal number 1. Let's go on to meal number 2. Meal number 2 includes the peppers, lean ground beef, mixed veg, and some cheese.
We can make a wildfire getaway. We can make a wildfire getaway.
is stuffed green, red, yellow peppers that I fit with lean ground beef and some mixed veggies. I also added some cheese just to have that stickiness to it. Really simple, as you guys saw through the edit of how I made it. 300 grams of lean ground beef, 360 grams of mixed veg, and then you stuff it into bell peppers. These haven't been recorded or tracked just because they're so low calorie. See for meal number 3. Meal number 3 includes chicken breast, tortilla wraps, and some mixed salad. Big meal is our tortilla wrap. 68 grams is the tortilla wrap. I added 150 grams of chicken breast, and then I added some Frank's Red Hot, which is 0 calorie, and I added some mixed veggies in there just to add some volume. And I've just toasted it a little bit here so it can take form. But this is the large final meal. This is nice to have before you go and sleep. And then to top it off, this isn't a Mike Diamonds video without any Oreos, so I have 2 packets of Oreos, which is about 7 cookies. So 7 cookies of Oreos I'll have as my snack. And let me wrap up the video and show you guys all the foods that have been prepared for this full day of eating. So I'll break my fast with the rice cakes that has some protein in there and the strawberries around 2 p.m., right? And then around the time I finish training, which is around 6, I'm going to have this meal here, which is very, very heavy, high protein, moderate fat, low carb. And then around 10 p.m., right before I go sleep, I'm gonna end off with a tortilla wrap, which is really fast to make. And then I add the Oreos because I typically like to have something sweet at night and my cravings build up at night. So I have the 2 Oreo packets towards the end. But as you guys can see, those are my macros. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is food that I've never prepared before for you guys. Let me know if you guys have any other meal ideas or what kind of diet that you're doing right now and what kind of macros you're hitting. You guys mentioned it in the last video and this helped me with making this video. So comment down below the macros, foods you like, and I might incorporate them into the next one. Drop the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you're new, what is you doing? Subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm gonna start eating this. Peace.
Kiss me while we driving.